Hello, everybody. This is David Van Nuys, also known as Dr. Dave of Shrink Wrap Radio, coming at you once again to talk about my latest podcast, which is episode number 455. And it's all about the sacred journey to renewal with Jungian analyst Rose Emily Rothenberg. So, as you just heard, Rose Emily is a Jungian analyst, and she became an analyst through the training that she received at the Los Angeles Jung Institute some years back. And she's the author of two books. Her newest book is called An Orphan's Odyssey. This is what it looks like. It is published by, get it in focus here, it is published by Chiron, the preeminent publisher of books about Jungian topics and depth psychology. A beautiful book. And she has an earlier book called The Jewel in the Wound. And it looks like this. The Jewel in the Wound. It's a beautiful book. And these two books combined tell a saga of a journey of self-discovery. And what you find out in the course of reading these books, or in the course of the interview that you can listen to me conducting with Rose Emily, is that her mother died when Rose Emily was 6 days old, so that in effect she grew up orphaned of a mother. And this left a deep imprint on her psyche. And she writes about what she calls the orphan archetype. And it never occurred to me before to think of orphanhood as an archetype, but certainly there is an archetypal dimension to it. And there is a kind of depth psychology, if you will, that goes along with being an orphan. And so she really works this in the course of the story. And she ends up going to Africa several times in search of a more primitive experience of herself. She's led to go to Africa and to meet with shamanic elders there in Africa. And she is also marked by the title of the first book is called The Jewel in the Wound. And the wound is a kind of mark on her breast that changes over time depending upon the kind of inner work that she's doing. Now, I'm not giving nearly an adequate explanation of what these books are about, but they are very beautifully written books in which you get to follow her on this inner voyage, which also includes her outer voyages to Africa, but also journal writing, beautiful photography that she does herself. And it's a voyage of self-discovery that we get to go on with her, and it will, I'm pretty sure, provoke in you thoughts about your own sacred journey. So, without any more ado, that's Shrink Wrap Radio number 455. So I do hope you'll check it out. So until next time.